Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Escalante Moreno.
Got some breaking news. The police have identified the person who opened fire at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Houston yesterday. William Lajeunesse is on this for us. William, what exactly are we learning?
So we just got a hold of the search warrant and can confirm that the shooter is identified as a 36-year-old Genesee Yvonne Moreno. She had been born a man, Jeffrey Escalante, from El Salvador.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you guys to a great opportunity, and my friends over at Yrefy are hosting a dinner. And a lot of you guys have seen, Larry Elder and others endorse Yrefy as a great investment. But I want you to join me at an investment dinner. You have to be an accredited investor. You can come to the dinner. It's at Capitol Grille in North Scottsdale, which is one of my favorite places to eat the dry aged steak. But anyway, I want you to come join me, but you have to be an accredited investor. And then you can hear exactly why Yrefy is a great investment for you, or could potentially be a great investment for you. The seats are limited. You can only imagine. It's only going to be a few seats available. I want you to come and check it out. All you have to do is get a reservation, call 623-257-9064. That's 623-257-9064, and make your reservation today. Time is running out. So if you want to go with me, and this is on March the 7th at 6:30 to Capitol Grille in North Scottsdale, and hear about this great opportunity, join me. Link is in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get a notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, let's talk about this thing that went on at Joel Osteen Church. You already know the pew-pew happened at the Osteen Church. Now, Joel Osteen is a pastor that I have zero respect for. I think that he's actually a motivational speaker and not a Christian pastor. When you get on television and you can't admit as a Christian pastor that Jesus is the only way, then you're doing something wrong, Joel Osteen. But anyway, this is not about Joel Osteen's gospel. This is about a tranny going into another building and doing an active shooter situation. The funny thing is that you can look at Fox. Fox is reporting on it. Other people are probably not going to talk about it, not going to talk about this person is trans. And this person is, I don't know if they're legally or illegally in this country because they came from El Salvador. Now, how did they get here? Are they legal? I don't know. They didn't clarify. But this was a man that transitioned to identifying as a woman. They need to quit saying that it's a woman and she and all. It's a man who's identifying as a woman. And this person had a long history and record of violence and all of the above. And somehow they still got a gun in their hand and got smoked at Osteen Church. Roll the clip.
Got some breaking news. The police have identified the person who opened fire at Joel Osteen's
You know she don't watch Joel Osteen. There ain't nobody in the world I ever heard say Joel Osteen. It ain't a bad thing because at least she ain't subjecting herself to get-rich-quick schemes.
A church in Houston yesterday. William Lajeunesse is on this for us. William, what exactly are we learning?
So we just got a hold of the search warrant and can confirm that the shooter is identified as a 36-year-old Genesee Yvonne Moreno. She had been born a man.
See, this is where you messed up. She had been born a man. What you mean she had been? She's a man. She is a man. So what are we saying here?
Jeffrey Escalante from El Salvador and has a lengthy criminal record. Now, according to the search warrant from Montgomery County, she pointed an AR-15 at the officers, off-duty officers who were in the church at the time, and they fired upon her, killed her, and was considered in self-defense. Also, there was word that the woman had claimed that she had a bomb and she had a backpack. They checked that out. Turned out it wasn't true, but according to the search warrant, she was in possession of a yellow color rope and substances consistent with the manufacture of explosives. They thought that was a detonation.
Why they keep saying she? We all know it's a man. The person changed his identity because he was probably trying to escape his criminal record. All of a sudden, he changed his entire name to a woman name. That's what it is. The crimes were committed under this male name. So he just switched to being a woman and divert all of that criminal activity.
They looked into it and turned out not to be the case. We're also hearing from local reports that the 5-year-old who was with this woman is likely not to make it. The 5-year-old boy has been in critical condition, and according to the Houston Chronicle, it doesn't appear that individual is going to make it. A 57-year-old man was also shot in this altercation at Lakewood Church there in Houston, which of course is operated by celebrity pastor Joel Osteen. That individual, the 57-year-old man, he's going to be okay. He was shot in the leg.
All right, let's get to the criminal record here.
2009 assault of a police officer in
Assault on a police officer.
Houston. William, 2010 forgery. Most recently, 2022, a misdemeanor weapons charge for unlawful carrying a weapon. William Lajeunesse, as you mentioned, 2:30, we're going to need an update from the police there, and we'll certainly take that live. Did you have something to add?
Well, no, just only on the AR-15 he had scrawled, Free Palestine.
Yes, a big...
He confused. He called him a he now. Y'all tripping. Just call the man a he. All right, anyway, ain't that interesting? And this is what I often say, and I don't understand why we can't get to this conclusive point in America. We don't have a gun issue. We have a idiot lunatics getting access to gun issue. How do you get arrested? Convicted felon for the assault on a police officer. You're a convicted felon. That means you cannot have a firearm. Then the person has felonious fraud case. You cannot have a firearm. Then got charged with unlawfully possessing a gun, which is another felony charge. How did this person get access to an AR-15? That's what we should be talking about. We shouldn't be trying to ban grandma and them for having an AR-15 to protect themselves, especially black people in America, which they try to eliminate black people from having rights to a gun. And now we got our rights, and dumb people want to vote that black people can't have their rights no more because some stupid fool from El Salvador that want to be a trans decided going to go in Joel Osteen's church and shoot it up. Free Palestine. Man, but they don't want to talk about the trans, the Free Palestine thing. Nobody's going to talk about it except Fox. Let me add this, because I think this is invaluable to talk about. I think that, they went around and they said white supremacy is the biggest threat to America. This is like the 5th mass shooting from a trans person. Thank God the cops busted him when he got in there, so he didn't get a chance to shoot a bunch of people. But if unobstructed, he would have blew stuff up and have shot a bunch of people. Another trans person shooting innocent kids in the school, a trans kid. When are we going to start saying maybe, just maybe, these trans people are losing their minds? But, we can never say anything like that because that's just too. We could put white people in that boat, but we can't say because the person's trans. Nah, man, it's something going on here. What's going on with this dude? That he want to go to Joel Osteen church. Now, I know if you want to be mad at Joel Osteen because he's a false prophet, but to go shoot up the church is crazy. Y'all comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about Joel Osteen. One, I want to know that too, because I don't. Man, ain't no way in the world you're a Christian and you don't believe Jesus is the only way. Like, how you a real Christian then? And then all you doing is prosperity gospel. You can go in Joel Osteen church. Nobody getting saved in there. Anyway, now what you think about this person and access to firearms, and then also the fact that this person is a transmission fluid, and nobody's going to talk about it except Fox News. Hold the phone. I'll see y'all in the next video.